So with 6 regular season games left, Cal's super sophomore Andrew Vaughn remains just 1 home run away from tying the program's single season record at 23. His batting, slugging, and on-base percentages are tops in the Pac-12, and he's within striking distance of becoming the 4th Pac-12 player ever to earn the prestigious Triple Crown. So by the numbers, this season has been fabulous for the Santa Rosa native, but as always, the numbers don't paint the whole picture. Mike Yam has his story.
Wake up, people. The Vaughninator. This kid can hit.
And he gets into it. Vaughn gives that a ride.
Andrew Vaughn is ripping the cover off the ball. That's some serious pop.
Andrew Vaughn, baseball player in my views, definitely a grinder. I mean, he comes to the field every day, works really hard. He definitely doesn't want to take anything for granted and leave any stone unturned.
I think the sky's the limit for him. I mean, he has gotten better every single year he's played this game. I think the type of power that he possesses is so rare.
He cranks one deep into left center field. Back goes the center fielder Ward. It's gone! A 2-run homer.
He's one of the premier players in the entire country, let alone the Pac-12. Cal Bears, Andrew Vaughn, kind enough to sit down with me. Appreciate you stopping by.
Yeah, no problem. Thanks for coming.
All right, this has been a terrific season for you. So explain to me, because you're coming off of Freshman of the Year honors, what's the approach heading into year 2?
I mean, I want to stick to my same approach. I mean, I had success with it last year, just being aggressive, hunting good pitches at the plate, and I brought that into this year, and it's helped me out.
Over the past years, I think he's been the best pure hitter that I've seen in the Pac-12 conference. The sophomore first baseman from Santa Rosa.
It was the deadliest week in California wildfire history. One of the neighborhoods hardest hit by the fires was Coffey Park in Santa Rosa.
I got a call at 6 in the morning from my mom that said, first words out of her mouth were, "Don't worry." But we had to evacuate this morning at about 2 o'clock. Your grandparents' house burned down, and they're with us right now, and we're driving to your aunt and uncle's. I just went into full shock. I just sat down and just went on the news, and I started crying. It was just so sad to see so many homes burning.
8,900 structures burned, 43 people dead.
I was in shock because I have to actually drive through that Coffey Park neighborhood to get to my house. My house was, I mean, I could throw a rock and hit the fires from where my house is. So that it blew my mind, honestly, to see. I see places I could never see because there's so many houses, trees and stuff, and it just blew me away, really. It really did. And immediately I wanted to go help.
In January, Vaughn came back to Santa Rosa and volunteered at a baseball clinic organized for victims of the fire.
I'd want someone as myself to do the same thing. These kids look up to guys like us, the big leaguers out here especially, and they have nothing. They just lost their house where they grew up in, gloves, clothes, bats. If I lost that, I'd be devastated. Getting to go out, play catch with them, teach them how to do a little bit of baseball. Took their minds off it, also took my mind off it a little bit, get to have fun and share what I know about the game.
I think, the positive thing with seeing Andrew through that whole situation was how involved he was with his community, willing to go up there every day and help out, willing to work some charity events to just help the cause, and it just really showed his true character.
I know it's easy for people to say, oh, there's a lot to be learned out of really difficult times. What are some of the lessons, though, that you took away from the devastation of the fires?
I mean, just how a community can come together. I mean, there's a big saying going around, the love in the air is thicker than the smoke. And it was really true. I mean, to see how many people were helping out, just the victims of the fires, it was absolutely mind-blowing.
Now playing with a greater sense of purpose, Vaughn is lifting up his community and Cal baseball.
I thought about it a lot right after it happened, and then now I kind of try to push it back and just kind of play for it. I mean, I have it written in my hat, 707 strong, and just a lot of love for my community back home.